Hi everybody, good morning. It's Nikki, I believe 30. I'm coming to you early this morning to do a follow-up video to the video I did on Sunday, which I apologize was kind of low, so I'm not sure um, if I was able to get the message or if you all were able to hear me. Um, this morning I am taking, this will be day 2 of the Lupron for me. I will be uploading a video of my second day on the Lupron. Yesterday I was a little bit nervous, therefore I didn't want to upload one. I didn't want you all to see me freaking out to give myself a shot. My hubby freaked out. He was not able to he was able to guide me through it, but as far as him being able to give me the shot, it was out of the question, which I don't blame him, because it's one thing to dislike needles and then be able to give yourself or your partner a shot. It's real difficult. So I muscled up the strength and I did give myself the shot in my right thigh area. It's only 5 units and it really wasn't that bad. So I did have a little itching after I put in the medicine in, but that's normal. But anything else as far as symptoms, tingling, tingleness, a headache, I was like pretty much, I did my little research up on the Lupron, and I didn't have any of those symptoms on yesterday, so I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. I will be taking Lupron for the remaining of this week and the next 2 weeks. So I will be updating you all again later on in the week. So I was trying to explain in my last video that I'm in a dilemma right now. I just got a job offer in a field that I've really been pursuing for a while, healthcare, and the orientation is next week. The dilemma is being that it's a new position. I read up all my benefits and everything. I'm kind of stuck on whether or not I should continue with the cycle, which, as you can see, I've already started my Lupron. So that means yes, I'm gonna go for it, because being the person that I am, I'm just the type, I don't play around. If I feel the gut to go and do it, I'm gonna step out on faith and do it. However, part of me is still in a little concerned because it is a new job, and I've been with my current employee for 4 years, and at least with the pregnancy, once everything goes through and well, I know that time and and compensation and everything would be taken care of. But with this job, it's like I want to give them my best impression, but I'm not sure how this cycle is gonna go. So I don't know, how it would be to say, hey, I am doing IVF, and there's a possibility that I may be taking a day off here or there, and to do these tests, but I doubt that it's gonna affect it right off top, since most of everything is just the shots and the going in for the blood work for the next month or so. However, the side effects, I'm not sure how that's gonna work. I'm literally worried about those things, the procedures, how the outcome is going to be. Am I going to be able to go back to work? I know some of you were able to work, and then some, you're lucky you're stay-at-home mothers, which I think is awesome. However, I've been pushing for this job for so long, and I finally was able to get through, and I really don't want to put this on hold any further. So that's the reason why I did take the job offer, despite the fact that I am going through IVF and I have a lot of other things on my plate. But it was just concerning me, and it was so funny because I felt that this was gonna happen. I said, exactly, once everything goes through and I'm able to start my cycle, they're gonna call me. And they did. They called me. I went in, I did the interview. I was called the very next day, and the job was offered to me. So I'm so grateful, hallelujah, for that. And I'm so grateful, to that God has brought me to this point and everything in life with, being able to afford this cycle and still be in the market of looking for a house and everything else that's going on. But I'm just nervous. I'm really nervous, and I have a lot of thoughts, and I know what I'm going to do, but I'm just afraid of not being able to deliver my best to this new position. When it comes to pregnancy and everything. As you all know, I did have my tubes tied. Prior to me having my tubes tied, I have two live children, 10 and 8, and but I had a loss. I did lose a pregnancy when I was 20. At 5 months, it was a spontaneous abortion. The baby wouldn't hold my cervix open completely at 5 months, 20 weeks exactly. And they discovered that I had later, after when I got pregnant again with my daughter, they discovered that I had incompetent cervix. So, I had to be on bed rest. They did a procedure called cerclage and stitched my cervix closed. That way the baby could stay, my daughter. And what ended up happening with her, she came early. She was premature, 2 months. So she was in the hospital for maybe 4 weeks. It was about maybe close to 6 weeks. It was close to the time that she would have, her due date when she came home. And it's a blessing to have her here. And I always said to myself, if after having my son, I had my son. I know I'm ranting, I'm sorry, but after I had my son, I said to myself, I don't want to really have to go through this again because it's very stressful. Not knowing if I'm going to be able to hold the baby. But it worked with him. He was full term, and my OBGYN stitched my cervix when I was pregnant with my son at 12 weeks. So I had no complications, no bleeding. I had no problems. My cervix was completely tight and closed for the remaining of the pregnancy. And with that history, I did explain it to my nurse at the center that I'm going to right now for the treatment, and she has no problem with using the cerclage for the pregnancy. But then given the fact that I'm starting a new job, it's like, okay, I know what I have to go through, and I'm just so nervous that, just to be coming in saying, hey, I have a doctor's appointment, or hey, I have this procedure. I mean, it's with the hospital, so thank God if anything was to happen urgent, I can run downstairs to the emergency room and have them, help me out. But, like I said, it will be my first year, and I am a hard worker. I know that I'm a hard worker. Most people that know me will say that I'm a hard worker, and I just feel really uncomfortable with taking the position and going through the cycle. So if you all have any comments, any suggestions, any motivating words, just let me know, because this is something that I've already started, both the cycle and I've already accepted the job offer. But I'm just gonna pray on it and just do what I have to do. And I'm on day 2 of the Lupron, and I'm supposed to start spinning the week of the 18th of this month. So I'm not stopping. I want to go through with it. I've prayed on it, and I know God wouldn't put anything on me that I can't bear. And so far, all of the signs have been go, go, go. So I'm going to do just that. I just, I want to just inspire myself to keep being motivated and continue to go on with this. You know, the devil is so busy, and it's just so many things that clutter in my head. You know, to just stay where I am, and or either to just stop the cycle and just wait until after 6 months of being with him. But God knows I've been through so much, and I've been wanting to do this for so long. And you know, the time is right now for us when it comes to trying to have kids. Um, so I'm ready to do it. I really am, but I'm just so nervous. Uh, but I really appreciate you all listening to me, and I know it's early in the morning. I just needed to do this follow-up video because I just knew that that other video was not going to work. And it is 7 minutes past 7, and I'm going to do my shot because it's about that time. So thank you ladies for tuning in, and I really appreciate it. If you were to leave me a comment or any suggestions or any kind of words that you have to say. Okay, and congratulations to all of you that have your BFT. Very, very excited, and I'm just going to be tuning into your updates. So keep me posted, and take care. Smooches.